Stands face to face with younger me. Oh yeah, all of our mistakes, all of the heartbreak. Here's what I do differently.
Southern California, are you with us?
I'm love like I'm not scared, giving it's not fair. Live life for another, take time for another. Fight for the weak ones, speak out for freedom. Find faith in the battle, stand tall with the it all. Let me hear you sing, mix my on you,
30 years Harvest Crusade's been going on. I mean, what does that feel like for you guys to be a part of something that's been happening for 30 years?
I said to the rest of our band guys earlier, I said this is an event that really moves the needle. It moves the needle spiritually, obviously, in people's life. I mean, there's a ton of people that end up showing up to these events, and then these people, they go somewhere after this.
Yeah.
You know? So you have this moment where you get to speak to them. Greg gets to speak to them, and for us, we get to sing to these people. And I mean, I think our hope is always that through song that it stirs up people's souls and stirs up their hearts, you know. And so it's a thrill for us to be here. I mean, anytime that you can, I mean, I'm 32. When I made it to 30, I was celebrated that I made it to 30. When you've got an event like this with thousands upon thousands of people
Started
for 30
when you
years.
were 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
It's crazy.
And it's still
and it's still going. It's still
powerful.
relevant.
So in preparing for tonight, was there one particular song, or maybe all of your songs, you were like, you know what, I really feel or believe that this song, if we sing this song, do this song, the people that are in the stadium tonight that maybe are far from God, don't know God, it might resonate with their heart, speak to them.
What we kind of do is try and craft this time frame to where we're taking people on a bit of a journey, and telling them a bit of a story through this. And so there's certainly a lot of themes, a lot of messages, culminating in this idea of joy being not this kind of glitzy, glammy, fluffy word, but this real diligent choice, aggressive choice that we have. Our hope is that it adds to the tapestry of the whole night, culminating what Greg shares.
I'm fixing my eyes on you. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, on you. Whoa, oh, we're fixing our eyes on you. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, on you. Whoa, we're fixing our eyes. Love like I'm not scared. Give when it's not fair. Give a life for another. Take time for brother and not fight for the weak ones. Speak out for freedom. Find faith in the battle. Stand tall, be above it all. Every voice, fix my eyes. My eyes on you. Oh, 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 on you. I'll fix my eyes on you. On you. I'll fix my eyes on you. On you. Lately I've been really watching the nightly news. Can't seem to find a rhythm. Just wanna sing the blues. Feels like a song that never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones. Before my heart turns into stone. So somebody please pass the megaphone. I'll shout it on the count of three. Ocean, my prayer tonight, I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice and to testify. Ocean, my prayer tonight, 'cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice, and I choose. Let it move, let it move, that's right. Let it move, yeah, I choose. Let it move you, let it move, let it move. Yeah, back when I was younger, my eyes were full of life. But now that I am older, I live at the speed of light. Feels like the cycle never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So won't somebody please pass the megaphone? I'll shout it on the count of three. Ocean, my prayer tonight, I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice and to testify. Ocean, my prayer tonight, 'cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice, and I choose. Let it move, that's right. Let it move, yeah, I choose. Let it move you, let it move, let it move you. Though I walk through the valley in the shadow of night, go with you by the side. I'm stepping into the light. I choose. Let it move you, let it move, let it move.
You know, your guys' story. Where are you from?
Originally from Australia. We have a kind
Australia.
of a muttered. We live in Nashville, Tennessee now. So
Nashville.
there's a bit of a muttered accent we've got going on.
So tell me about your guys' journey as it relates to your walk with God, coming to Christ.
Yeah. We were very fortunate, not only in our immediate generation, but our grandparents, our great-grandparents, kind of carried this faith along with them that was instilled in us from the time we were kids. And Luke and I, two of 7 kids.
Wow.
So it's a large family, and we've always been very close, very knit together. But there was one pivotal moment in actually what brought us to the United States. Our dad was a concert promoter, and he lost $250,000 at 40 years old with 6 kids and 1 on the way. So he basically sold everything, packed 16 suitcases, and moved to the United States. And it was a real tumultuous time for the family, particularly for parents. We just thought it was the wild, wild west in some ways. But it really knit us together, and it kind of really made us look upwards. I remember there were nights we'd sit in our furnitureless living room. We would just pray for anything and everything, checks to cover our bills, furniture for our house, a way for our little sister to be born in a hospital, and just saw kind of miraculous intervention on each level that really has led us to today. And so it's there's more to it, but that's kind of the nutshell version of how we
Some of your
sitting with
songs
you
came
today.
out of that?
I'd say indirectly, yeah.
When you have these stories that kind of start from when you were so young, people often ask, hey, so how did you guys get into music? And it's like, well, it started from our dad doing, shows when we were a kid, and you don't understand necessarily how much that influences your entire life. And I think it's the same spiritually. It's the same when your parents are teaching you right from wrong. They're teaching you about God, and they're teaching you about life. It permeates your music. It permeates your artistry. It permeates your creativity. And so I think a lot of who we are today has an awful lot to do with what took place many years ago when we kind of were on our pilgrimage, if you will, to America.
So beautiful. To stay, I need the joy, down in my heart to stay. You ready?